I ain't leaving until you give me my cat.
You're acting like a child right now. Walk.
I want my cat.
So I just wanted to get on here and kind of explain things a little bit. I already had issues with this neighbor before, so she already had a no trespassing on my property per the police. So I live in a duplex, and the basement is the only room that is accessible through both sides, really. And it was just separated by plywood. The basement door kept being open, and our cats were like scared, and I found this stray cat in my house, and it ran down through the basement. This cat looked sick. It didn't look like it was being fed well. It had no collar. I thought it was a stray cat getting in through the basement somehow. We did get footage of the cat to be able to send to the landlord and be like, this is what is happening. I don't know if there's a hole in the basement. We need you guys to look. He had asked the neighbor if that was her cat multiple times, sent her pictures of it. She denied it every time that that was not her cat. And so he advised us, put it in a live trap and give it to a shelter. Within hours of us trying to find a shelter to bring it to, she had come up to donkey kick my door to get this cat back.
I don't have to threaten you with any weapon. Like I told the cops, I ain't leaving until you give me my cat. I'll just like see your ass out on this goddamn street.
So you're gonna fight me. You're threatening me right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna beat your
Not from jail, girl. Not from jail. You come up to my door and donkey kick my door, say, give me my cat back. I'm gonna call the police.
Well, if you'd actually let me know what you were wanting me to do.
Do you feel me pulling you? You think you're not being difficult right now? You know what you're doing. How old are you? How old are you? Act like it. You're acting like a child right now. Walk.
I want my cat.
No, listen to me. You wanted me to tell you what to do. Walk.
I want you to get... Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I told you to step off the porch.
I didn't step off the porch.
I told you to turn around and put your hands behind your back. How many more examples do you want as to why I'm doing this? Did you turn around and put your hands behind your back? Turn around.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. The porch has no trespass.
Okay, so they can take my cat without my permission. I have no touch.
Her neighbour ends up getting arrested.
I did end up releasing the cat to her sister per the police asked me to do that, and I was like, I had no problem releasing this cat whatsoever as long as she would have come up to the door like nicely. I did not want this cat. I was struggling to even figure out where to bring this cat to. She was arrested. They asked me if I wanted to press charges. I did press charges. It was a felony at first, but then she ended up taking a plea deal, and I agreed to drop it to a misdemeanor as long as that she like never literally talk to me or come around me again. She did get evicted and left within days, so it really wasn't that big of a deal afterward. This is the basement door here. That's the lock that we had put on the door. So the cat would sit here, wait at the door for me to unlock it to go, and would rush in. Here's the dungeon. There's claw marks everywhere that were here when I moved in. I don't know how that would have been from a cat getting up that high. So as we move further into the dungeon that I have to have in the basement, here's the wonderful job of separating the two sides right here. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. I'm guessing the cat maybe was coming from down in here possibly, or getting through these I really don't know. Like, this is dirt. This is where this poor cat was. So I really hope that you guys can kind of understand the situation a little bit more now that you see this is nowhere for a cat to be. This is nowhere. Regardless if it was my cat, her cat, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't ever let my cats down here. I would not. I would never let them live down here or stay down here or anything like that.
Me, yow. The cat claws were out. That was absolute chaos, wasn't it? Why didn't she just say it was her cat from the beginning? Then this whole situation could have been avoided. Make it make sense. But we're glad to hear she's finally moved out and won't be bothering her anytime again soon. Goodbye. And so many of Chelsea's followers wanted to know one thing. I really hope the cat is doing better. I'd lose my shit if that was my neighbour though. Oh, me too. Sounds like she did everything to help that poor cat. And one of her followers perfectly summed it all up. Just don't ever be on someone's door like that, period. Agreed. It genuinely looked like she was about to break it down, and I'm not surprised that Chelsea was going to call the police for that. I would have done the same thing too. Anyways, away from the drama, thank you so much for watching It's Gone Viral.